Yo, que rollo mi raza? It's your boy Justin. Whatever y'all know me as here, you already know what we doing. It is the reason you, yes you, clicked or tapped on this video right here. If this is your first time here, I recommend you go back and watch the rest of the episodes in the series. That is very, very important. So go do that right now. I'll give you a couple seconds. I presume that by now you are all caught up. And most of y'all probably been caught up. So also, if you are still new, actually not, never mind. If you're new, I'm not even gonna say it. Y'all should already know by now. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Click the notification bell so you know when I upload, because YouTube probably won't show you another one of my videos in your recommended, because that's just how YouTube is. Unless you click the notification bell. So please do it. And anyways, let's get right into this. Tigres versus América. América first at home. This is Liguilla. I'm just looking real quick, seeing if I should make any other changes. Nah. All right, here we go. América at home versus Tigres. First leg. Let's go. Now, I didn't look at the rest of the matchups. I don't know who else is facing each other in the quarterfinals, but we're going to see after this game is done. I always keep forgetting. Whenever I face América, I keep forgetting that I'm not playing as América, that I'm playing as the blue ones, Tigres. I'm just used to being the yellow. Here we go. Young Kennedy. Goal, 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 goal. 1-0 in 10 minutes from John Kennedy. Who is this? Eric el Chiquito Sánchez es un completo inútil. Julian Araujo smoked him. And then Brian Rodriguez comes on. He's like, hey, man, let me show you how to do this. Julian Araujo. Chiquito, how the... Dang, he was looking like the worst attacker of all time. And then out of nowhere, he locked in like crazy, folks. Here we go. John Kennedy, 1v1 against Malagon. I don't know if that's Malagon being good. I'll say that is Malagon being good. Because he was doing a good job at getting closer. Dang, where's Julian? There we go. He does it. This time completely clears it away from Chiquito Sánchez. Now we got Bruneta con el centro para John Kennedy con el pase para mi primo Ciel. Golazo. Gol. Here we go, Gilbert Toño el Tigre Toño. Once again, I thought it was América. I keep thinking I'm yellow. Here we go con el pase para John Kennedy. Esta las mete 10 veces de 10. He scores these 10 out of 10 times. It's too easy. There we go. Goal! And here we go. I'm telling y'all, I keep thinking this was going on. John Kennedy's gonna shoot from this distance. Hat trick. Goal. Hat trick in 44 minutes before halftime. John Kennedy is looking like a world beater out here. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. This is very sweet and sour because I don't want to be doing this to my team. You know what I mean? And here we go. Ener Valencia de distancia. What a save. Finally, Malagon showing up. Well, not finally. He did show up earlier. I think he's already made like 2 saves. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie, Irra. That was good from Irra. Rafael Vega. Golazo. Ooh, Gorriarán. No. Dude, Gorriarán is a freaking retard. And 2 is 4-2. Elon Cervantes, Joaquim. We got to make some changes by now. We're going to sub on Gignac. We're going to sub on Diego Lainez. And then I'm going to do this. Yeah, like that. I'm going to put in Purata. Make sure he didn't get red carded too. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm just going to give some playing time to Arciga. And dang, normally I would have subbed him on, but I can't now. It is what it is, man. And it is over 4-2. Crazy. We did nothing after 44 minutes. After the 44th, it was done. So look at that. John Kennedy 9.5, boy. Then you got Gilbertoño, El Tigre, Toño Mora with an 8. And then you got Ociel with a 7.5. Nobody on America came close other than Brian B-Rod. He's the only one that played well. There it is. America couldn't stand against their old rivals. I just realized I didn't look at the rest of them. Dang, 2 suspensions this game? That's crazy, fool. All right, so I kind of want to play Diego Lainez at the same time, but no, not yet. I said in finals I would do that. So I kind of want to put in Ramiro, I ain't gonna lie. His stamina ain't that good, so I don't know. Yeah, it's good enough. All right, so this is what we're going to do. This is the lineup, the formation against America, the second leg. Hopefully we don't bottle it. We're going to see, though. Cruz Azul, Guadalajara 1-1. They won a piece. Monterrey, Pumas also won a piece, 1-1. Toluca losing to Necaxa. That was Necaxa at home, though, so I don't know. That's probably going to change. Toluca's probably going to smash them at home. And then us, Tigres versus us versus América. Let's go now. As of right now, goal scorers. Yes, still Anthony Martial, Paulinho, Alexis Vega. I don't think much changed because, like, after Valencia, I didn't look at the rest of them. I'll be honest. But Alexis and Paulinho are still up there. I think Jesus Corona wasn't there no more. So it shows you the good tournament that Monterrey are having. They did beat us. Last episode, I believe it was. Victor Davila doing good, getting some assists for America, but we're going to see now as us at home versus America. Here we go. So we just saw last time, I think it was Cruz Azul that just scored against Chivas. I saw it from far away, as y'all heard right now. Ooh, golazo! That is a Zendejas goal, I ain't gonna lie. That is definitely a Zendejas goal. Drinking water, by the way. That was a Zendejas goal. That was straight up a Zendejas goal. Like, that's exactly how he would score one IRL. Here we go. Pase para Cielo, portería. What a save. What a save. Toluca 1-0 against Necaxa. Now it's 2-0. They're up. I told y'all they was going to smash Necaxa at home. Here we go. Dude, I thought I was blue this time. Dude, I'm tripping. As always against America. There we go. Ramiro Arciga con el pase para Ener Valencia. Ener con el pase para John Kennedy. John Kennedy otra vez para Ener. Ener. Cáceres bien hecho. John Kennedy le va a pegar. Gol, 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 gol. One apiece, 5-3 on aggregate. Quarterfinal, second leg. I ain't gonna lie though, that goal from Zendejas, that was a good one though. I ain't gonna kill. And Tigres, who gets the ball? There we go. Arciga once again. Arciga doing good, by the way. Like, no assists, but he had a lot to do in that first goal. There we go. Con el pase para Ener. Golazo! You see that curve? That was nice. I meant to do it, but I didn't think it was gonna work. I just did it anyways. I was like, man, screw it. Because if I did it on the other side, he was gonna dive for it. And over here, he didn't get a dive. Was this against Eric Chiquito Sanchez, and Araujo didn't even get to do nothing. Araujo be showing up. I be telling y'all, he be showing up in the big games. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought I was managing Kevin and him. Valencia with a yellow. Let's hope he doesn't get himself a second one. Come on. There we go. Very nice. That's what I need. Very good, Purata. I'm finna give him some minutes. Obviously, legend, and he's gonna retire at the end of this season. All right, another chance for us. Cesar Araujo, pase. Gilbertoño, El Tigre, Toño Mora. Dang, I want to give a pass from here. Let's see if it works. Yes, very good. Iñak con el pase para Kennedy. Kennedy le va a pegar a portería. Kennedy. I'm gonna lie, bro. Against America, we have a winning record so far. I think we're just their kryptonite. That was a nice one. Very good, Julian. I'm telling y'all, he shows up in the big games, not only for me, but for like other folks too. Fool. Dang, I was just about to sub on Marcelo Flores for Gilbertoño. And it's pretty much over. Like it really doesn't matter. We finna move on. There you go. Ali con el pase para Guignac. I'm sorry he's wearing 17. I know it doesn't make sense. There we go. Guignac. Gol, 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 gol. Guignac, máxima leyenda. The biggest legend in Tigres' history. Doing good right there. That's the type of ish you need to be doing. There we go. Gilbertoño, el Tigre Toño. This is basically the same play that we did, except that we gave the pass over to friggin' John Kennedy. Here we go. Con Ali, con la jugada casi exacta. And he hits it. Oh. Pega al poste. It hits the top post. It is what it is. Ramon Juarez looking for a goal. Good job, Alex Padilla. And we win 8-3 on aggregate. We smash América. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to do it to y'all like that. I'm sorry. 6 attacking plays to 5 attacking plays. 6 attacking plays. 6 on goal, on target. 47 possession. So we did a great job with it. Looking at the rest of them, America supposedly didn't even play bad. I see a lot of 6.5s and a lot of 7s. They didn't play bad. You know what I mean? Like when I look at ours and then theirs, ours is only slightly better than theirs, like as far as ratings go. There it is. Derby goes to Tigres. Let me take a screenshot. Maybe this will be part of the thumbnail for the next video. I don't know. There it is. Boom. And then Cruz Azul smashed Guadalajara 3-0, 4-1 aggregate. Smashed. Monterrey versus Pumas. Nothing happened in this game. And they go through because of the table. Because they're ahead in the table. They were No, they finished as like second or third, something like that. But they was definitely ahead of Pumas. Because we were ahead of Pumas and we was in like 7th. I mean, something like that. So then, yeah, 8-3 on aggregate. I'm so sorry. Perdóname, América. And then Toluca smashed Necaxa. I knew it was going to be like 4-0. I knew it. I should have said it. I was going to look like a genius. But they smashed them at home. 4-1 aggregate. Necaxa, y'all give it y'all. Lucas Ocampos. Dang, Paulinho, 12 assists, fool. And then 14 goals. I ain't going to lie. Paulinho, player of the tournament. Because, like, that many assists and goals, fool. You got to be player of the tournament. No matter what happens, like even if you don't win nothing, you know what I mean? Even if Anthony Martial and Monterrey win it, which is not going to happen, not in my watch. And then we're facing off against Toluca. Nos tocó bailar con la más fea, because I'm pretty sure Toluca's also beat us. Because I'm pretty sure in our game, if I remember correctly, let me know in the comments down below if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure in our game, we lost, and we started like winning like 2-0. I believe it was it was the first game of the season. We was winning 2-0, 2-0 as they say, and then it all went to SHIT out of nowhere, and then we lost 3-2. So this is our chance for revenge. Here we go against Toluca, semifinals. Cruz Azul versus Monterrey. Monterrey, pobre de ustedes si no ganan. I want Monterrey to win. Just so that way it's like, you know what I mean, Tigres versus Monterrey, but I don't know if it's going to happen. So here we go. Cruz Azul, Monterrey, Tigres versus Toluca, us. I got hit with an ad. Here we go. This time for real. This time for real. Us at home versus Toluca. 8th minute. We get the first chance. Here we go. Joaquim looking like a 1v1 versus the goalkeeper. Pase. We already know John Kennedy, 10 out of 10 times he scores this. Easy. Goal. Dude, when I like sim these, Joaquim don't show up. But when I'm playing with not Joaquim, I meant John Kennedy. But when I'm playing with John Kennedy, boy, when I'm the one controlling the team, boy, it gets different. It gets different out here. Like John Kennedy, when I'm controlling him, is crazy. He's different. It's like John Kennedy IRL. Here we go. Who's this? Julian, what did you do? Julian. Oh. No! How? Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted a replay. I didn't even touch my screen. I don't know why I didn't show no replay. Come on. Yes! Padilla! Yes! That's what I need from you, fool. Hostia, tío. Eso es lo que necesito de ti. Yes! I did that, by the way. That was me. No! I believe that's a brace from Paulinho, if I'm not mistaken. Here we go. John Kennedy with the volley. Golazo. Goal. 2 doubles. We cut at Deba. No, I'm just joking. I was just saying. 2 braces, 2 doubles, dobletes. Very good. They're both showing up as of right now. I'm going to take a screenshot. That might be the thumbnail for the video. I ain't going to lie. Maybe not. Here we go. Toluca. Alexi Vega gives it. Terrible shot. That's easy for my boy. Angulo again. Yeah, a yellow. I forget that's not the same Angulo. Come on. What are you doing? There we go. Finally. All right, we got to make some changes by now. Folks is tired. See, I want to give Pietro some minutes, but I can't do it, fool. I just can't do it. This is a real close game. You know what I mean? So I can't be putting in like a friggin' 50 rated player or whatever. Yeah, 49 rated player. I can't be doing that. I want to put in Ali, but I can't. Nah, I could definitely do it. I just gotta do this, and I do this, and I do this, and then I do this. There we go. Come on. I'm only giving them 5 minutes. That does suck. There it is. Boom. First leg. They had 6 attacking plays, 6 shots on target, 50% possession. We didn't have no plays, but when we had, like, basically we did nothing with possession, but once we had our attacking plays, we made them count. They didn't make theirs count. All that possession for nothing from us. Very good. Look at that. Tigres fans love Kennedy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. For AMÉRICA, I already said this. I want him. I ain't gonna lie, though. I wanted to take a longer look at the ratings, but I had already skipped by the time I was looking at him. I ain't gonna lie, though. Look at that. Alex Padilla, 6.6. One of the better players in the squad as a goalkeeper. That says something. It's good and bad at the same time. All right, here we go. Toluca, second mother flipping leg. Let's go. Cruz Azul is winning 1-0. This time it's Monterrey at home and Toluca at home. So who knows? Who knows what could happen? Dos remontadas? Hopefully not. Here we go. I kind of want to wear the blue kits. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna wear the blue kits. Toluca in the first minute of the game. Good. Monterrey winning 2-0 against Cruz Azul. 3-0 against Cruz Azul. Dang. They're putting BTA 4-0 against Cruz Azul. Dang. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's crazy. Rómulo. What are you doing? Rómulo con el pase para Ener Valencia buscando para John Kennedy. Golazo. Goal. He hits him with the mother flipping Rabona. I don't know if it was, he either hit him with a Rabona or he hit him with the Anthony spin and he made it in. You know what I mean? That's different. That's a Brasileiro. Dang. I ain't gonna lie, boy. My boy got smashed right there. Come on, get it out. Yes. Good. 1-1, still 3-3. I'm pretty sure they're ahead on the table. I think they got first. I forget if they got first or second. But something like that. There you go. Joaquín con el pase para John Kennedy. Ahora sí, Rabona. What a save, boy. It was also not that good of a shot, but, like, I don't think anybody's ever saved one of those shots from me. Here we go. Once again, John Kennedy off the volley. Golazo. Is that a hat trick? Goal. trick. Imagine back-to-back hat tricks in the first half. That'd be crazy, fool. There it is. The goal from John motherflipping Kennedy, boy. Crazy. We are doing good, but who knows? I mean, you never know. Federico Pereira, what are you doing? Thiago Silva, again, the yellow. This is no bueno. Tigres, Thiago Silva, Thiago Silva, Thiago Silva, Thiago Silva, Thiago Silva. It was looking like a 1v1, but it's not going to happen now because he's too slow. It's not his fault, though. He's an old man. Passes it back to John Kennedy. John Kennedy passes it back as well. That was dang, bruh. These Toluca fools are fast. Here we go. Ociel, se la pasan para Ociel. Ociel busca disparar a puerta. ¡Golazo! ¡Gol! 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 De mi primo Ociel. Hacer. He gets it done, my boy. Ya they know, ya don't know, nan genoa. Ain't no Yuma in his B. Boom. He put in that word. We got to sub him off, though. He's, he's getting a little bit tired. We also got to sub him off and him off. I ain't gonna lie, though. Never mind. I'm not going to sub him off. I'm not going to do it. I was gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it no more. All right, let's see who needs to be subbed off. I'll sub him off. I'll put in my boy Adesiga. Let me know in the comments down below how do you say his name, because I'm still not sure if it's Adesiga or Adesiga. Here we go. Boom. All their changes at once. 6, 4, 2, 4 here. Isais, what are you doing? You're garbage. You're garbage, son. Monterrey 4-1, Cruz Azul, Pavel Perez, El Niño getting yellows. They're desperate. They're getting desperate. There we go. Very nice. I believe that's Purata, if I'm not mistaken. Here you go, Bruneta. I want to give the pass to Gilbertonio, but... Oh, Ciel couldn't get to the ball. It is what it is. There we go. It's got to be man of the match. I ain't going to lie. Josiel, man of the match. Maybe John Kennedy, man of the match. I don't know. What a game. I ain't going to lie, boy. It was getting tough for a sec. I was like, dang, I'm finna lose. I'm not even gonna get to the final. Like dang. I really was talking about, like, oh, they shouldn't fumble. But the whole time, my team about to fumble. You know what I mean? But we get it done. And by my team, I mean because I'm managing. I don't root for Tigres. I only root for my primo, Ociel. I only root for Ozzy. But there it is. 4-6. Look at the ratings. I ain't gonna lie, Alex, 6.0, not too good. Thiago Silva, 8.0. I'll be honest, I didn't see him play that well. John Kennedy, 8.5. Ociel, 8.0. Federico Pereira, dang, what is he? Is he center back? 8.0. He put in that work for Toluca. There it is. We finally stop him. But don't worry, Paulinho. You're still getting player of the tournament. Look at that, 12 assists, 16 goals. Alexis, you were close with 13 and 10. You were so close to getting player of the tournament, but it's not going to happen. Paulinho outshined you, boy. And John Kennedy and Valencia, number 5 and number 6 when it comes to goals. We going to try to get into number 1, but it is almost impossible to get there. I ain't going to lie, even with 2 legs. Also, I don't know if y'all can hear the rain in the background. Hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. But, hey, Ocampos, Corona, 13 assists, 10 assists respectively. And friggin' Anthony Martial with 22 goals. They just be assisting this fool. Thiago Silva suspended. Him suspended too. Dude, if I would have known, I would have just... Boy, if I would have known, I would have just kept them on the pitch. It wouldn't have made a difference. So we facing against Monterrey in the final in the next episode. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Your boy's trying to get out the hood. Share this video with your friends. Share this video with your family. It's going to be a tough one, I ain't going to lie. John Kennedy also went up in his rating. I tapped on it, and y'all saw that he went up in his rating earlier. I think it was before I even started the first leg of this one. But yeah, next episode is gonna be a good one. So check it out. Alright. Osiel Herrera. Nah, he was already at 73. So I don't think anybody else went up in the rating. I'm trying to take a look. Yeah, nobody else. Anyways, that's gonna be it for actually I think Romulo went up. Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's episode. I already know what next episode is. It's this right here. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Your boy's trying to get out the hood. Share this video with your friends. Share this video with your family. Go check out the main channel. It is the collab channel. You know what I mean? For those of y'all that forget. So, yeah. I mean, you already know the drill by now. Or at least you should, because you should have watched the rest of the series on this channel, which I recommend you go watch if you haven't already. But like I said, you already know the drill. So I'm not going to keep yapping. Have a great day. Peace.